What's going on, FG fam? Welcome to another episode of the Washington Football Team franchise here on Madden 20. Today, we will end the regular season as we go into Arizona to take on the Arizona Cardinals. This can be more of a tough test than you think. The Cardinals are vying for a playoff spot. So make sure you drop a like on this video, subscribe if you're new to the channel for the love of franchise content. It's all we do here. We can build a winner together. Cardinals are right behind the Cowboys in the wild card, and we are very close to maybe nabbing the 1 seed. Kyler Murray will be a tough test for us. 28 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, and of course the added rushing threat that he is. With 2 good receivers in Christian Kirk and Andy Isabella, they've developed nicely. Here's the Cardinals on a 2nd and 11, though, but it is Bronto battle from behind. Kyler Murray taking a hit right away. Now on 3rd and 16 here on this first drive, it's Kyler Murray and Bronto battle again. 2 times on the opening drive for Bronto battle. And that'll bring out Barry Van Buren, 44 touchdowns, 15 interceptions as a rookie. Here's Jeffrey Moore. He's going to take a handoff, and he is going up the right sideline, stiff-arming defenders. 4 runs for 51 yards early in the game for him. He's over 1,500 on the season. Here's Barry Van Buren. He's going to roll to his left. Deep throw, end zone, Isaac Spicer, touchdown. What a play for the young man. I know we haven't called his name a ton this season, but he can still make plays out there. Kyler Murray on 1st and 10, sandwiched. That's Stallings in battle. It's picked up by Dave Zimmerman and into the end zone for an easy score. A scoop and score for Dave Zimmerman off of the sandwich sack from Stallings in battle. Here's Kyler Murray looking to run, and Bronto battle for the 3rd time today. That means that they gave the credit on the other one solely to Donovan Stallings, which I'm okay with that. 3rd and 8, here comes Stallings again, 2nd one for him. This duo is a machine at this point. 2nd and 2, here goes Jeffrey Moore, right sideline. He's going to pick up the 1st down. Nice stiff arm, 75 yards already. This Washington team is killing it right now. Van Buren up the middle on the big post to Mason Sams. Another guy whose production has seen a little bit of a decrease with the emergence of Keon Gregory. But here's Mason Sams again, back right corner and touchdown. Able to get his feet down, his 25th career touchdown reception. Mason Sams, one of the unsung heroes of this Washington team. There's a sack for Dre Harris on that next Cardinal drive, but they do end up getting a 1st down at some point. Here goes Kyler Murray. This is the kind of thing that he can do against us, but he's just got to get away from the D-ends. Those bookends are killing it right now in this game. Here's Kyler Murray, and he waits for Bronto battle for the 4th time in the half. 2nd and goal, here's Kyler Murray. Looking again, and again he can't get away. Bronto battle just relentlessly coming at him 5 times now. 3rd and goal, it's battle again. 6 times in a half. What? So it would lead to a Cardinal field goal. Here's Van Buren rolling around, and he makes the throw to Mason Sams. Van Buren has made some amazing throws today. It would lead to a Christian Kaufman field goal as time expires in the 1st half. What a half of football by Washington, only allowing 13 passing yards. Back after this. We're back to see that the Giants are taking an L at the moment. They can still come back, but Haskins, one of our old buddies, is beating down Garrett Hoke, who is back from his injury. The Cowboys also getting beat pretty good by the Raiders, who are 6-8 with Ulysses Evans, one of the better drafted quarterbacks in the series, and Deshaun Watson taking it to the 49ers, 17-7 at the half. So we'll see how those games end up going. 1st and 10 here to open up the 2nd half. It's Barry Van Buren, and he's looking for the yeet downfield. Isaac Spicer is held back from the football. It's going to be a pass interference. on Byron Murphy Jr. So easy acceptance. It ends up being a field goal try, which is doinked by Christian Kaufman. There you go. Let's get the Cody Parkey vibes in the chat, boys. There's Kyler Murray, and again waiting for Bronto battle. That is 7 sacks for the young man. Now 3rd and 17. Here's Kyler Murray. This is number 8 on the same drive. Bronto battle has been incredible this afternoon. 11 total sacks for Washington. Make that 12 as Dre Harris picks up his 2nd. This D-line is relentless. If you're not ready, you will be destroyed. There's Keon Gregory. Haven't called his name in a while today. There he goes all the way. House call, 57 yards. And Washington is absolutely bludgeoning Arizona here in front of their home crowd. Nice throw by Kyler Murray, though. Hey, when he has some time, he can make the throws. Kyler Murray on 2nd and 10. That one's complete as well. Nice stiff arm into the open field, and he will finally be brought down by Devontae Blade and Dave Zimmerman. And it would only lead to this chip shot field goal, which Arizona would go for. Madden, please fix your game. It's not the 5th make over 50 yards. Here's Van Buren, and he will get gobbled up in the backfield. Stewart Jr. in on the sack. That'll lead to a 3rd and 22, but when you're as bad as Arizona is playing today, Randy Red over the top, and he is gone. We have seen all 4 receivers make big plays today. Spicer, Sams, Red, Gregory. And now Van Buren on 1st and goal. Really late in the game, he's going to do it himself. Diving for the end zone. Van Buren can score many different ways against you, and he's proven it here today as Washington will come away with this win 45-6. I mean, the offense did a good enough job, but the absolute relentless pressure that Kyler Murray faced today, I don't think many quarterbacks in this league could even deal with. I don't even know how he's still standing up. So we take another look. Barry Van Buren only went 6 of 11, but it was for 251 yards and 4 touchdowns. It was like every throw was a yeet cannon. Kyler Murray, 196 yards for him. No touchdowns, no interceptions. Jeffy ran for over 150 again. Why wouldn't he? Kyler Murray was their leading rusher with 65 yards. And in the receiving game, Mason Sams, 91 yards and a touchdown, a 74-yard bomb and a 57-yard bomb. I mean, a lot of bombs were thrown in this game all over the place by Van Buren. Bronto battle, of course, with the 8 sacks, 2 for Harris, 2 for Stallings. That gives you a 12-sack game for the defense. Forced fumble for Stallings, recovered by Zimmerman for the touchdown. Incredible. Keon Gregory gets to a 90 overall, which means he gets post specialist, so he'll be able to use that as well. Randy Red gets to 80, so he can now use in-out elite. So that is huge for our receiving core. Into the second game of the episode, the final game of the season. Chance to end this thing at 12-4 if we can take down the Philadelphia Eagles at home. And of course, we know the Eagles have been a good rivalry to us for a while, but we have kind of dominated them over the last couple of seasons. Carson Wentz, 23 touchdowns, and his jersey number in picks so far. This is the offensive line in front of him. It is not the same as it used to be, but the weapons are improving, I would say. Here's Carson Wentz, and he is going to throw up the middle. Ooh, nearly intercepted by Keon Wildman. But here's Barry Van Buren, 48 touchdowns now with 15 interceptions, almost 4,000 yards passing. He should definitely get there today. Van Buren on 3rd and 7. Keon Gregory, is this a house call? It is. Reservations for 6 to Chili's, please. Keon Gregory with a 52-yard catch and run. And that'll leave the Eagles trailing on 3rd and 1. Big hit by Dre Harris. The O-line will gobble up that loose ball, but look at this. All Washington has to do is win, and they are the 1 seed here today, and they're not holding anything back. For the first time in a couple years, we aren't resting any starters. And you can see the Eagles starters here today. Max Holloway, there, and Avonte Maddox, Jerron Rutherford, Vaughn Poole, one of our old buddies, along with Darius Geis on this team. We traded them over there, and we're still kicking their butts. Here goes Gregory again, and Gregory with another touchdown, another huge catch and run. Man, it feels so good to have a receiver like this. He's huge, he's speedy, he can do it all, but this is an amazing run right there for Roberts. That's going to set up the Eagles with a chance to score some points here. 3rd and 11, deep throw. Carson Wentz, it's knocked away. And they will have to attempt a field goal here from about 54 yards away, and he pushed it right. No good for Landry. Score remains 14-0. Washington takes over. Here's Van Buren looking up the middle, looking for a deep connection with Mason Sams to the 1-yard line. And unfortunately, a couple sacks would lead to a field goal attempt. Christian Kaufman hits that. It's 17-0. Carson Wentz taking back over. Nice slant to Arcega-Whiteside. That ends up being a first down, but Arcega-Whiteside pays for it as he will have to leave the game and go to the locker room. Eagles looking to get back into this ball game. 3rd and 6 without Arcega-Whiteside. Here is Wentz. Nice throw right in front of Wild Thing. And that would actually end up leading to a Landry chip shot of 27 yards. So the Eagles get their first points on the board with 1:48 to go in the half. But that has left too much time. Look at Jeffy Moore. You can't bring this guy down. You need 3 people. Here's Van Buren on 3rd and 9 looking, and how did he get that out of his hands? But Mason Sams wide open with a linebacker in coverage. That is a joke against Mason Sams. And we go into the half up 24-3 over the rival Philadelphia Eagles. Look at those rushing yards. Pretty nice. Back after this. Dallas at 9 and 6, locked in a tie with Tampa. They're trying to make a playoff position. So are the Jets, though. They can go 9 and 7 if they beat Miami. So far, it's going well for them. Sam Darnold playing amazing. Garrett Hoke is playing really well for the Giants right now as their playoff hopes are slimming. They did end up winning that game. They are 8 and 7, looking to go 9 and 7. Back into the action, 3rd and 3, play fake, and that's a mistake as Donovan Stallings with his first sack of the evening. Here's Van Buren, and he's rolling left, throwing down the middle. Mason Sams again. Can anyone cover him? That's my question. 46-yard score. Mason Sams was quiet most of the year, but these last couple of games, he's been huge. There's a fumble, loose ball on the ground. Dre Harris picks it up, and the big man's going to take it to the house. Look at this. Never mind Chili's. He wants to go to the Poulet Buffet. That guy wants all-you-can-eat sandwiches tonight, and he's going to get them. 38-3 is your score. Eagles end up with a field goal attempt that is missed. A 50-yarder falls short for Landry. That leads to a drive where Washington will score. Keon Gregory making the huge play. His 3rd touchdown of the day. And Philadelphia is just embarrassed. 45-3. Van Buren, when he plays like this, he is going to take down literally any team in the league. He has stormed into this league as a rookie. And he's only throwing 7 completions. 7 completions, 5 touchdowns for Barry Van Buren. 107 yards rushing for Jeffy Moore. Buddha got a run in for 40 yards. You love to see it. Mason Sams, wow, quiet all season, but 139 and 2 touchdowns. Gregory caught 3 passes. They all went for scores. Embarrassment of the Philadelphia Eagle organization. Vaughn Poole was up there in tackles, though. He always likes to come to play against us. Holloway and Ballantyne got 2 sacks apiece, so their defense was trying. But the forced fumbles, the recoveries of our defense, and Dre Harris with the big man TD. Barry Van Buren and Bronto Battle make it to Players of the Week, and no reason why they wouldn't. Bronto Battle ties the single-game sack record with DeMarcus Lawrence. Here are your end-of-season records. Browns make the playoffs 10-6. They win the North. Ravens will make it at 8-8. Texans win the South at 10-5-1. Titans go 8-8 and miss. Patriots go 10-6 to win the East, but the Jets do make the playoffs by destroying Miami in the final week of the year. Broncos are the West champions in the AFC. Lions are the North champions in the NFC at 10-6. Panthers win the South at 11-4-1. Saints miss at 9-7. We make it at 12-4. Cowboys at 10-6 and Giants at 9-7. They'll both make the postseason. Rams at 11-3-2 will win the West. And we look at Wild Card Weekend, where the Broncos took care of business against the Jets. They were down 21-10 at halftime, but nice comeback in the second half, shutting out the Jets. The Lions had a chance there. They were up 14-7 going into the fourth, but they blew the game to Dallas. What else is new? It's the Lions. And Tyler Morris, if you were wondering how he did in his playoff game with them, 267, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. Ravens, the two-time Super Bowl losers in a row to us, beat the Patriots on the road 35-30. The Panthers win 21-17 over the Giants, so at least we don't have to worry about maybe facing Garrett Hoke in the future. But we got to worry about playing the Cowboys again. So literally the toughest team in our division all series long is who we're going to take on. Let's look at the end of season stats. Barry Van Buren goes 4,200 yards, 53 touchdowns, and 15 interceptions. Jeffy Moore, not quite 2K for him this year, but he goes for 1,700. 5 touchdowns. Buddha goes for 664 with 7. Keon Gregory goes for 1,400 yards and 14 TDs. Randy Red gets 11 TDs. Bodden gets 14 TDs. Mason Sams just got 2 of his 4 touchdowns of the season in one game. The offensive line was pretty good for the most part. Bo Tatum, 157 tackles for him, 21 TFLs, 4 sacks for him. But look at this, the bookends. Bronto Battle with 24 and a half sacks and Donovan Stallings with 24. If that is not the best pass rushing duo you have ever seen, then I don't know what is. Kerry Clark led our team with 5 picks. Zimmerman and Wild got 3 apiece this year. So they were very good, but not what they had been in years past. A lot more fumbles forced, though, than we usually do in a season. So that worked out for us. Kaufman actually ended the season 82%. He only missed 4 field goals. A lot of those were in the first game, so he was pretty good after that. John Greer, very good returning the football. Gerard Brown got our only punt return. He's probably going to be the punt returner next year. Barry Van Buren wins MVP as a rookie quarterback. Tyler Morris finishes in 8th place for those who wonder if the trade worked out. So far, it would appear that it did. Offensive Player of the Year is Barry Van Buren. Jeffy Moore makes it to number 7 on the list. Defensive Player of the Year, Bronto Battle. Stallings made it to number 3. Khalil Mack was in between the two. Bo Tatum was up there too. Offensive Rookie of the Year, obviously Van Buren. Red was in 3rd, and Rick Mariani was in 7th. Defensive Rookie of the Year, we didn't really have much of a chance there. We didn't have a lot of defensive guys. Barry Van Buren wins Best Quarterback, as he should. Jeffy Moore wins Best Running Back, as he should. Keon Gregory wins Best Wide Receiver, as I don't know if he should, but he should. And pick a Washington lineman. We win that as well. We win D-line as well. We lose out linebacker, though. Tatum and Clark were both there, but were not deemed the best. And Best DB, I don't even think we had a dog in this race. No, we did not. Best kicker, Kaufman made it to number 10, actually, after his very slow start. So there it is. It's been revealed. We are going to be taking on the Dallas Cowboys for a 3rd time this year. Let me know how you think that game's going to go. Can I get score predictions in the chat, please? Let me get those, because it's going to be an interesting and wild ride. Make sure you drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel for the love of franchise content. It's all we do here. We can build a winner together. Click right here to see more franchise.
I feel you break somehow.